In this video, I will be sharing how I endured stomach burns, coldness, losing weight, among other problems. Also, I will be sharing some giveaways that you could participate in and what will be the next video in this series, 30 times victorious faith gym. So again in 2012, again, as I said in one of my previous videos, 2012 was definitely one of the most intense years or painful years that I've had to endure. And it was around June 2012. That evening, I think it was the 1st or 2nd of June, I got I started to experience a migraine that went on for 24 hours. The next day, I started to feel a lot of coldness. I felt like I wanted to pass out, like, your body's going cold. And my mother prayed. She prayed for about 5, 6 hours straight before my body temperature came back normal. And the thing about it, that kept happening, that coldness happened for about 55 days straight. Um, Now, in addition to that, other things started to happen. I started to experience upset stomach. I could not eat well. I was eating less, losing weight, getting extremely thin. I was getting burn, like feeling different burns in my stomach, different parts, really bad, intense burns. Can't remember anything else other than that right now, but those are just some of the things. I had some sleepless nights, like some nights twice, 2 nights straight, I could not have slept, and then the church was praying for me and so forth, but nothing much was happening. Now, some people say, so it's about God wasn't answering. No, sometimes in life, what I've learned after that situation is that prayer does change things, but prayer is not the only weapon that we have to change things. There are other things like praise, there's fasting and stuff. So a family member did tell me about confessing my sins and those things that I started to confess because before that, as in some of my videos that I mentioned, I used to be involved in fights, I used to be obscene. I wasn't really living serious for God. So I decided to really confess. I used to tell lies sometimes, all those things, and confess to people. Some of them hated me after I confessed. Some of them were really happy that I did confess. And then I took communion the first time in August 2012 after I have been baptized since around the age of 6 or 7. And the communion was where my healing lied because that day when I took that communion, I literally felt while consuming it, while it was digested in my wallet, when it lay in my stomach, I felt like movements were taking place. Like that was the first, I don't want to say last time, but since I've used communion after that, I've never had that experience since. And that day I was able to eat again properly. I felt extremely well. I was able to sleep properly. Like God just completely healed me after taking that communion. So I saw that God was trying to get me to get right with him. It seems like that situation was God trying to help me to get right with him. So thank God for life. Thank God I didn't die in that situation. Actually, I supposed to mention that God did give me a choice in the middle of that my circumstance to either choose to live for him or to die in that situation. Because as I said, the prayer, I wouldn't say it was not working at all, but it was like almost 2.5 months straight. I was going through all these different things. There were more things that were happening. These were just some of them, right? And I was not getting any healing. So imagine if I did not take communion and confess and take communion, well, I might not have lived. I don't know. Because how long again could I have endured those things? And I was already losing weight as well and getting smaller. So in my next video, I will be sharing a near-death experience I had in August 2024 this year. And also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and keep looking for some giveaways that you can participate in for a chance to win.
Win big at the ES celebration, music, giveaways, and an unforgettable night. Register now for your chance to win one of these exciting prizes. One person will win TT $1,500 cell phone voucher. Another person will win a TT $500 grocery hamper. A third person will win a stylish 3-piece women's clothing set. One person will win a newborn baby hamper. And .tt $200 cash for 3